Top of the morning to you, laddies, and welcome back to Ireland. This is, of course, Pop Plays Broken Sword, episode 11, I want to say? I think. Let's go with 11. I'm sure it's 11. So, last time out, we tried to find Lobino at the museum. He wasn't there, so we found the thing, the tripod, and then discovered it was from Ireland, so we came to Ireland. And here we are in the quiet little town of Lochmarn. We spoke to Mr. Is it Mr. Maguire? Liam Maguire, was it, I think? Can't remember his name. But yeah, spoke to him last time out, so now let's investigate inside the pub. Thank you. So, here we have Patrick's, apparently. So, who do we speak to first? Lonely old guy in the corner. Guy checking his watch. I'm guessing probably him, since he looks like he's waiting for something. So, yes. This guy. Oh, no, don't go over there. Thank you. Talk to this guy.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Good for you. Tell me about the castle.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right. Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
The fact that it sounds like you're lying, most likely.
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Let's get you several then. Do you know this guy?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Do you know where this place is?
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No.
Fuck you, Fitzgerald. Shake my hand. See if we can break that nervous heart of yours.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone.
Screw you! Irish bastard.
See you later.
Now, if I remember right, we can go and talk to these two, but it's a long-winded conversation and takes forever, so just a pre-warning for you there, guys. Let's go. Bless you, sir.
My name's Stobart, George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Tell me about the castle.
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He does joined up writing. Would you be one of
good
them
for him.
history fellows yourself?
Sure, why not?
That's right. Professor Stobart, Miskatonic University.
You're an archaeologist, and you're asking us about the castle.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. The gentleman was talking to me. How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes. Packed their spades and shovels and away they went.
Seems I missed all the excitement.
What excitement?
Tell me about
Do you
Pegram.
know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor himself? No, I don't. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology, Pop. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, It won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and favored condoms, more likely.
Uh-huh.
Did anyone from the village work at Peagram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
Of course it does, you're Irish.
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who? Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick.
Same again. Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of round coming up.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
So, do you recognise this guy?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
It's a handsome mug on that fella, to be sure. Is he a film star?
No. Do you know this thing?
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No.
Well, fuck you then.
Bye for now.
Making me want a pint of Guinness now.
Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
Tell me about the castle.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now, there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up the gem.
What gem was that, I
Do you know
asked
where I
you?
can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that, but he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
What happened there then?
Why is Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why. More than that, there's the question of an unsettled bill. Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticate. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
To be fair, that's a skill, graffitiing in Braille. Rightio, tell me about the nervous guy whose name was... Fitzpatrick?
Do you know Sean
Fitzgerald.
Yes, I do. What you want with him?
I want to talk to him about working at the dig.
I can't imagine anyone employing Sean Fitzgerald on a dig. He wouldn't know a post hole from his elbow.
What about the ghost then?
Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that, I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh no, I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
Sure. Why not? Tell me about Le Templier.
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar?
I most certainly have. A remarkable institution. Did you know? They were the originators of our system of credit. Their financial empire stretched from the Atlantic to the Caspian Sea. With bases in so many countries, they had to establish new methods of fiscal transfer.
So, the Knights Templar were nothing but a bunch of bankers.
I don't get it. Are you saying these Templar guys invented bank charges?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose they did.
What a dirty trick. Didn't anyone try to stop them?
Oh yes, they were arrested and many were burnt at the stake.
Good. They bloody well deserved it if they were anything like my bank manager.
How can I get into the castle?
Well, those walls were built specifically to stop people getting in, Mr. Stobart. But I dare say you'll find a way, if you've the will.
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
What gem is that you say?
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
Nope.
Oh no.
Thank the Lord for that.
You know this guy.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope, I've never seen him before.
What about this Club Element place?
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The design is Middle Eastern, I'd say.
At least that's a kind of a clue? Maybe? Rightio, fuck off you.
Bye for now.
If I remember right, we need to steal this for some reason. Let's try that. Then we'll go talk to the old fart in the corner.
It was a beer-stained piece of toweling.
Such a lovely thing to steal. Talk to him. Thank you.
Hi there, old-timer. What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Sure you would. What's the piece of wire you keep twiddling?
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
What a crazy old fool. I hope I grow up to be like him. Tell me about Pegram.
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it? No, I don't know him.
What about the castle?
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochbarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Sure, because ghosts actually exist.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast. Long beak. Straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk? In Lochmarn? That'll be the day. No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmar.
Oh,
Gonna buy you a drink there, sir.
Can I buy you a beer?
very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
Good. I'll go get one in a minute. Tell me about this guy if you know him.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
I can't tell without me glasses.
Fuck you then. What about this matchbook?
What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
Well, fuck you then.
I'll see you later.
And if I remember right, we need to steal that when he's sneezing, like so.
As soon
Sorted.
as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his piece of wire.
Let's go talk to this guy again.
Mr. Fitzgerald? Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well admit it.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
Steal it, it's got the gem in it.
So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
This is your last
I'll do
chance
it for
to
you.
show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Bye then. Splat.
Hey, I just seen a big red...
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Me too, neither. Well, let's go see what... Learn to speak. Let's go and see what happened.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding me own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I, and I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass, but the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
So, there's the pixie costume that the killer hired. Also, any of you eagle-eyed guys out there will have noticed that the gem flew out and landed down here. But we'll leave that for next time. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, guys. Hopefully, this should be finished in, I reckon, maybe another sort of 15-20 episodes. The game save file reckons I am about 33% through the game so far, so hopefully we'll be able to fly through the last few bits. So until next time, guys, remember to like the video if you like the content. It really does help the channel. Leave any comments you would like to leave about anything whatsoever. And don't forget to subscribe if you don't already. It's the best way to catch the new content that comes up on the channel. Got it right for once. Woohoo! Rightio, until next time, guys. I will see you. I will see you there. Pfft. Fuck's sake. Got one bit right, fucked up another bit. Righto, goodbye.